It's the most rewarding, the most stressful. It will ask everything from you and take a lot from you and give you a lot. Really just like what you do.
I was at WonderCon this past weekend interviewing people about their careers and how they got started. This episode, I'm interviewing Ragmop and Goose. They're a married couple known for their puppet and comedy content online. And I'm talking to them a little bit about how they transitioned from being unemployed in 2020 into starting an Instagram around the puppets that they make themselves, gaining over 400,000 Instagram followers by making content around it and eventually leveraging that into a business. Thanks so much for watching. And if you'd like to support me or learn from me, I have a Patreon linked below with a mentorship, and there's some courses as well. Thank you, and hope you enjoy the video.
We got our start. It was like my wife and I doing our business together. She wanted to make puppets in 2020. We both lost our jobs. So it was like, okay, she wanted to try it out. And so she started making puppets. We put them up for adoption online. We just started making some videos, and it was really just us like playing around and posting those. And then some of them went viral. And it just allowed it to kind of continue to grow. And we just kept like, you know what, let's give it a shot. Let's try it out, and now it's our full 9-to-5 job.
People always want to find the thing that's going to make the most money, or that's going to be the most stable as a career, because obviously you can need to pay the bills. And the advice when I talk to people is more something like, don't do the most logical thing. Do the thing that you care about most. It's almost like the weirder idea.
It's more like do something that you actually really like to do, as opposed to doing something because you're like, oh, this will get me money. It's like, no, sure, but that'll get tiring after a while,
Yeah, absolutely. And it's interesting talking to print artists, people who do anime art, because it's like the business is like anime boys, It's not the most conventional thing or the thing that you'd recommend somebody go and do, but then they're able to have these really strong and stable businesses. It always goes back to the interest of it and the genuine love that you can do it day to day, rather than the more logical side.
I don't necessarily want to say passionate about, but just find something that you enjoy, that you're just hey, this is fun. I'd rather do that than have to dread going to work or something,
Well, so I guess, how have you managed the how you don't have to talk about numbers or anything, but for the more practical side of things,
It's still hard. It's difficult. It's still figuring out how to. It's the hard part of turning your art into a business, where you're okay, I really like doing this, but now you do it a little bit more for that reason of well, we do have to make money for it. But it's just finding that balance. When we hear from somebody or a kid that's you got my kid excited in puppetry, and they want to play with puppets, they want to be a puppeteer now and stuff like that. It's okay, that feeds us in a different way, where it's okay, this one makes us want to keep going because it's having an effect on somebody or something. That's the more rewarding side.
For the content creation thing, it's likes and followers on Instagram doesn't necessarily correlate to business.
No, and that's a thing that definitely people don't always get, or if they see numbers, they think it's a big business. So it's oh no, this is my wife and I doing this, and we're the only ones answering the emails. We're the only ones. So it's also don't forget, that's what we really are. It's just two artists.
Well, and I think it's one thing that I know a lot of people talk about is they have a feeling that once they get to a certain level in terms of followers or money, then they feel like they're going to be validated, or it's going to be easy, and it's it actually just keeps getting harder.
Then the algorithm starts messing with you or something. You're just okay, what happened? In the context of in doing the convention, it's been a really fun way to just kind of network and meet people. So as the business side of it, it's it's also helped us meet some people and get some deals on stuff, whereas okay, cool, that's a extra business avenue that we didn't even think we could do or something.
I think it seems about putting yourself in opportunities to where something might happen, then it's never going to work out exactly the way you think it's going to work out.
That's 100% right. We just tell people people asked all the time, and they were just just do it. Just go for it, and you might find that oh, that's not exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go this way, and you learn from whatever it is, and that's really you can never fully plan it out. You'll never have the plan that you start with, on anything. It'll be you'll end up in that way, finishing whatever it is, but you'll veer off and go different ways. Listen, Ed, we can tell you from experience, it is the most rewarding, the most stressful. It will ask everything from you and take a lot from you and give you a lot. So it's like, it's just one of those things where that's where it goes back to like, really just like what you do.
Yeah.
Really like, I still don't like to say passion, just more like you really like doing it.
Right.
It brings you joy. It brings you happiness. If people stopped following you, or like, if you didn't have followers or whatever, if you still just enjoyed doing it, just do it.
Yeah.
You know, who knows? It could take off, or it's just that fun thing that you do on the weekends, or that you get friends together and do. You know, it's similar to playing D&D or something like that. You know, it's like, have fun with it.
Well, and for a lot of people, the success state is like not the scale of it; it's just to be able to do it again.
Yeah, like as a performer and everything like that, I love doing this.
Yeah.
And there'll be times when we're like, even for conventions, like, we have a convention, like we have so much to do and everything. We get here, we set up, we do the shows, and you get like fun interactions with people, making people laugh, smile. It's like, yes, this is why we do this. This is why we have so much fun. It's like, yes.
It's like a cliche with this stuff is like, just show up. Yeah. It's like, even if you're sad or anxious or, angry or whatever.
Yeah. I had an acting teacher, and her motto was, use it. Yeah. It was just like, whatever it is you're feeling, use it. Yeah. Put it into it. Just go for it. So,
yeah. Well, I guess doing these interviews has always been interesting for me, because it's like there's the 30 minutes to an hour to where I'm doing an interview, and then there's like the 20 gigs of files that I have to manage, and I have to like go and spend like 4 hours editing it. And like most of the work is like driving to the place and getting a badge and all that stuff. And it's like, honestly, it's like the fun part is like 5% of it or something.
Yeah, it's the smallest fraction of it, and then you're like, especially because the show, so like you'll do it, and then you're like, okay, now like you almost don't have enough time to enjoy that moment because you're on to the next step or the next thing, and you're like, okay. So it's like, yeah, a major thing I would say is like, make sure you try and take the time.
Yeah,
try if you can. You will fail. You won't always succeed, but yeah. Try and take the time to just realize whatever it is you're doing is fun. It's what you love.
Yeah, and you're also probably going to embarrass yourself as well.
Oh, absolutely. You're kidding me. Yeah. I mean, I puppeteer, so that's my job is embarrassment.
Yeah.
One mistake you made, like, years ago or months ago, weeks ago. Yeah. That always happens to us. It keeps coming in of like, we didn't do this. So it's like, we did so much. Right. Like, if we didn't do that one thing, I think it's okay. Neither of us went to school for puppeteer, making any of this stuff. We both had different jobs. And I have an acting background. She's been an artist. She was a photographer, everything. And it was like, all right, let's try something else.
Try and make it work.
Yeah, let's see. And then as it started to build, it was like, okay, putting more of that feeling like, I think we could do this. So let's jump in and see what happens, And it's been worth it. Yeah. It's worth all the highs and lows. So, like, even once you have had something successful, there's still like the post work of having to take the show down and like drive everything home and to check out of the hotels. Yeah. Luckily, we're local. We only do like local shows just because it's like, this is a big build, and it's just the two of us. Said thank you right now. Like the stage itself, that's over 800 coffee stirs. Just glued on. You'll have to like take a look when we put this all together. It's a big like show of like, okay, this takes several hours to do. So I can't imagine traveling all around. We would love to. It is a dream goal to like have a little bit more of like going around. And hopefully we'll get there one day. But even if we don't, it's still fun just to do any of these. So for you, it's like, well, what's next? Like, well, what are the dream things that you'd like to achieve as like a creator and as like a creative person? I mean, I feel like we're getting into that. We're starting to get into kind of like a little, almost like mini production studio. Yeah. Where it's like we're able to make something for like a commercial or something like that. If like they want to put puppets in it or anything like. And so that's kind of like where we feel like we're going with it. It's like, let's have some fun, like doing different projects, working on other things, or it's still that thing of like evolving and just like, let's see where it goes. Maybe this could be it, or it's not, and we'll go back to doing something else, but I would say like, I'm wanting to do more with other media. I feel like media in a way is starting to get back to that physical and tangible type of thing. So it's kind of just, I want to be a part of that. That's building back to something physical that's in your hands, that you see on screen, that it's like real in there. And one of the biggest things that people are always talking about is AI, Yeah. And I think it's a real tangible fear where like, I think the animation industry is being hurt by AI, and
I know studios are wanting to like find ways of legally integrating that stuff.
Yeah.
And I think the physical media and making things that are tangible to people, it's like to me, that's going to have a premium at some,
It's like when you go back and watch a movie, when you see the stuff that's physically made, Weta stuff, whatever it is, it's like, you look at that and you're like, that is beautiful. I can see that, I can feel it, I know it.
Yeah.
And it's going to be this like kind of Renaissance resurgence, I think, of like this actual real thing in that way. So
yeah, and the context and like knowing that that is 500 or 1,000 coffee stirs adds like a level of like, oh my god, what the amount of suffering he had to go through.
It was fun. It was like I love the outcome of it, and it's been probably something that nobody notices, but I'm so proud of that.
Well, now it'll appear on a YouTube video.
Exactly, sure. So there you go. It's worked it.
Yeah.
But I love it. It's been so much fun, and I really hope that in the future we get to just do more.
Yeah.
Just whatever it is. Like that's what I think. That's kind of where we're at. Is like, you know what? Whatever's going to happen, that's going to happen, and we'll figure it out. If we keep going, we'll do something different. Whatever.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Well, do you have any closing thoughts to anyone watching this?
I mean, it sounds simple, but just do it. It's Nike said it, Shia LaBeouf said it, all of them said it. Just do it. Like, don't. You are the only thing that can stop you. Nobody else can stop you. So whatever you're happy with, whatever you're passionate about, whatever it is, just do it. Have fun. Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, cool. Great, man. Cool. Well, thank you. Stay here, man.